What's up, YouTube? Before I do the fantastic plastics yo-yo shootout, I wanted to do something for the metals. Specifically, I wanted to reach out to the new player. There's a lot of information out, and I'm gonna steer you in the direction of some good metal yo-yos for the new player. So, welcome. I am Simply Mike. This is the Throws Definitive, and you're watching the Mono Metal Melee Entry-Level Edition.
Welcome to the newcomers. Are you just finding out how deep this rabbit hole goes? This yo-yo thing. If you've only given yo-yoing a passing interest, you may be surprised that metal yo-yos are a thing now. Over plastics, you gain a lot, but it does require an investment of both time and resources. And since you are new, let's start with something a little basic. The Duncan Metal Drifter. Now the Metal Drifter is available everywhere. Many sites still carry it, and you can probably still get one on Duncan Yo-Yo's site. Available in different colors. And its contemporaries include the DV888, the Magic Yo-Yo Purple line, and the Magic Yo-Yo M002 April. As stated earlier, there's something different about metal yo-yos. This one catches the eye and kind of holds it there. Here are the stats. Unfortunately, the Metal Drifter varies wildly from store to internet and other locations. But it comes responsive, which a new player kind of need. Here is the velocity, which is a similar shape and everything. Got this little dial, gimmicky, but it is a hard yo-yo to manage. Notice my feeble attempts at a trapeze. Because the velocity has such a small gap, it's difficult and frustrating for a new player. And because the Metal Drifter has a slightly better gap and a better shape, it's better suited for you. One of the biggest pros is that there's easy maintenance. You don't have to worry about glues, silicone, the size of the pads, or nothing. Just get you some stickers from Duncan, put them in, and you're good to go. One of the biggest drawbacks, however, is that as you increase in skill, you're going to need more spin time. And the Metal Drifter is not going to really give that to you. Not without you having to mod it just a little bit. Still a solid throw. But let's move on to our next entry on this shootout. Next up, the Magic Yo-Yo V6 Locust. I consider the Locust a transitional yo-yo over the Metal Drifter. They both have similar weight distribution, sizes, and whatnot, both of them being undersized. But the Locust is a superior yo-yo, incorporating design elements and hardware typical of a modern yo-yo, namely the response pads and the bearing. And for $13, man, you can't do much better than that. Also, the Locust looks like the little brother to the M5 Magical, sharing pretty much the same look. Same beveled edges, same descent into the gap. The only difference is that there's no steel ring. The Locust should ship responsive and with a small bearing, but if you change it out, then you'll really see this thing cooking. Check this out. Absolutely no vibe at all. Next week I'm gonna work on slack trapeze, because right now that cold fusion looks a little rusty. The Locust is both good enough and cheap enough for me to make my everyday throw, my daily driver. But we got to transition, so what's next? The the Magic Yo-Yo N5 Desperado. The Desperado is definitely the wild one out of this bunch, sharing extreme design elements like the Atlas. It is a modern yo-yo as well, so you need to learn how to do a bind and a trapeze to get the full benefit of it. Here are the stats. It is a heavy yo-yo at 69.5 grams. In such a small frame, it does play a little heavy on the string. Not unwieldy, but it does take a little bit getting used to, especially after throwing that locust. My takeaway from this, it's fun, but I think my son would enjoy it way more than I do. Now we got a transition. Next up, the Magic Yo-Yo N12 Shark's Honor, the Iron Man edition. Now, I saved the best for last. This is an incredible throw, especially at its price. Even standing still, it's beautiful. Make no mistake about it, this is the throw that put Magic Yo-Yo on the map. Check the stats. It sells for between $15 to $20 or a bit more if you want a special colorway like the one I got. It's been advertised as having a 10 ball bearing, but it's actually 8 that I saw in there. But that's a good 8 though. The torque, the strix, the corruption, the Omega Glide, the Yo-Yo Factory Shutter, all can be compared to this Shark's Honor, but not for price. The stealth, the magical, the carp fin, all these yo-yos owe their existence to this right here, because people wasn't checking for Magic Yo-Yo until the Shark's Honor. Well, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Click like and subscribe. Please join my channel. Next time we're gonna get into something a little different, and check out this little bonus from behind the scenes.
So, I'm Simply Mike. This is the Throws Definitive, and you're watching the Mono Metal Melee. I messed that up. I didn't know if I should say Yo-Yo Shootout.